Let's talk about consistency. That's what I wanted to talk about. Adaptability and consistency are pretty much the same thing in our discussion. So, how do you stay consistent? How do you stay consistent? You stay consistent by being adaptable. You stay consistent by adjusting to the situation and doing what you need to do anyway. That's what it means to be consistent. It means to adapt. It means to adjust to your situation, make the best of it, and do what you need to do because that's what you're doing. And every day is going to look different from one to the next. It's not going to look the same. And this is going to be around here for a while. This current situation, I got a lot of messages on my Instagram story because I noticed that ironically, everyone's home and everyone's on their phone and you think so, but there's a lot less action. There's a lot less action. There's a lot less communication. I just think there's a lot less positivity. I think people are really, it's 1 or 2 days like, wow, quarantine, this is brand new. And I think even after 2 days or 3 days, people are already losing their fucking minds. I think people are on so much edge that they don't realize how vulnerable they are just being in the company of themselves. And this is why mindfulness is so important. This is why meditation is so important. Think about this, fam. If we can hone that skill of going inside our own minds and practicing meditation, using this opportunity to build that skill, it's going to help us throughout this entire ordeal. And it's just one piece of the puzzle. But man, if we lose our fucking heads over this, everything else is going to crumble. And we have to adapt. That is the change. We are not around a lot of people. We're not able to go and do things freely. And we don't know the outcome. We don't know where this is going. We don't know what's going to happen. So we get fearful. And then we have anxiety. And it's really important that we take action and we do what we need to do. But it's very important that we don't have this like high level of anxiety all the time, because that's not serving us at all. That's not helping us. That's not going to be giving us any value or those around us. We need to make sure we're taking care of ourselves and we are going within, because the real strength training in this whole exercise, in this whole situation, the real strength training is going to be managing your sanity and creating purpose and creating habits and creating schedule and creating activities and things that you can do and that you can practice and things that you can get better at in a time where we're not allowed to go do anything. Like, we need to stay home. We need to stay home. We need to be isolated and we need to take care of this situation. So how do we do that without fucking going crazy? A lot of people are already crazy. A lot of people are already medicated up, drinking, taking fucking pills. We have a lot of people that are very unhealthy mentally, and we need to be mindful of that, but we can't succumb to that ourselves. It's a choice. It's a choice if we want to allow that negativity, if we want to allow that situation to overtake us. It's our choice if we want to allow that to happen. We don't have to allow that to happen. We can practice meditation. We can be more mindful. We can practice those skills. We can lift weights with our mind. We can train that way. And it's very important. That's how we will adapt. We have no choice but to adapt. If we don't adapt, we die. If we don't die physically, we die mentally and emotionally. And then eventually we die physically, and then we just wasted our fucking time. The crazy thing about this situation is that every single one of us, we're in the same boat. The same thing. You can't hide from this kind of thing. You can't hide. We have to work together, separately, but together. And the way that we work in together is to be separate. Luckily, fucking fortunately, we have the internet. Fortunately, I'm able to live stream. Even though I can't see your comments right now, we're able to live stream. I'm able to do a podcast. We're able to have this community, even though we're worlds apart in many ways, countries apart. We're literally across the ocean. A lot of you listen from Europe and Australia, Japan. Like, we have a lot of people from all over the world, of course, across Canada and the United States and South America. Like, you're watching from everywhere, which is amazing. So we have that international, we have that Swole fam, we have that community, but we need to keep that strong. We need to be consistent. So it's important that we're here every day. It's important that we're showing up every day. Thanks for watching, fam. Make sure to subscribe to the Daily Swole podcast on YouTube so you can catch the live streams every single day.